had raised is the matter to do with disbursement of funds, the bursary funds to the County Assembly of Nairobi. But Governor Sonko says that MCAs have had a syndicate since the previous administration on where they have been siphoning funds meant for bursaries for Nairobi residents, and they have been channeling them to their own account. Governor Sonko mentioned a few MCAs, their wives, their families, and said that they have been siphoning funds meant for bursaries for poor students for their own purposes. So Abubakar Abdullahi, we are keeping an eye on what is happening, and definitely you will bring to speed our viewer on what will transpire at the Senate in the next few minutes. Probably right now, Abubakar Abdullahi, we're listening to some of the proceedings and what took place in the Senate earlier in the day.
Here for 2 days, we've had, and I want us to be very frank with each other, that in as much as this is a quasi-judicial process, Madam Speaker, this is a political process. We might want to sit here, talk a lot of English, but a decision has been made. If we can save time, Madam Speaker, and wind up, because a decision will be made through a vote.
How would the records of this House read if it's one-sided, where the authorities have been quoted and the other side has not had ample time to peruse through those authorities and give a counter proposal? Because in the interest of equity and fairness, I think it will appear, Madam Speaker, that it's only fair that when these authorities are being quoted, that the other side will have adequate time to reply, so the records in the Hansard will reflect accordingly what has transpired in this session.
I urge this Honorable House to find that this process was premature and that the Assembly, or the mover of the motion, had not exhausted all the available machinery to them before invoking their powers under Article 181.
There is no action that has been taken by the bodies that are mandated to take actions insofar as the question of investigations is an issue. Mr. Speaker, sir, we have to question the motive of that letter. It's not a letter that was brought in good faith. It is not a letter that has actually been brought by a man with clean hands. The man does not require any favor before the eyes of equity. The hands are dirty. They are so dirty in the sense that equity cannot aid.
Article 2(4) of the Constitution says that any action or omission done in contravention of this Constitution is invalid. Madam Speaker, the moment they fail to meet the legal threshold in an open, transparent, and accountable manner, which could be very viable, because up to now, we have asked them, where are the videos of voting? They can't furnish. Where is the list, the proper list, and the averments which will accompany the notes of motion? They have nothing. Madam Speaker, I submit that adding nothing into nothing equals to nothing. So you cannot bring a lot of nothing, and cumulatively you say you have added a lot of things, which amounts to nothing.
Wow, thank you so much.